Hi, you on the channel Happy Decoration with you, I am Kovaleva. Today we will make with you a large flower from the FOAMIRAN Delphinium. For this flower we need an Iranian or Chinese FOAMIRAN 1 mm thick. You can buy such material on AliExpress, Amazon or Etsy. And now I want to show you how the idea was born to create it.
Вот смотрю на такие цветочки.
В Эстонии тоже растут цветы?
Конечно. И теперь хочется попробовать сделать такой ростовой цветок. Очень эффектный. Все решено. Тем более у меня есть синий фоамиран, остался от роз. Будем бацать такой цветок.
Subscribe to my Instagram and YouTube channel. Every week I release one masterclass in English. Before making a flower, I studied it. Like many flowers, the Delphinium comes in different sizes and shapes. Delphinium has different petals. Now you will see a hint where different types of Delphinium are drawn. I choose form number 4 for myself, but you can choose your form and create a Delphinium of another shape. And now I will show you how to do this. First, we make patterns. To do this, take one A4 sheet, fold in half and cut. Now fold the sheet in the half. Draw half the petal. Choose any form. I draw the shape of the petal as in picture number 4. The big template is ready. Now let's make a small template. Fold the second half of the sheet in half. Put a large template and circle. Now this template needs to be reduced. Pull back 2 inches from the top edge and draw a petal. Templates are ready, now we begin to make a flower. I forgot to tell. I advise you to run the base on the templates, cut corners. Then the flower is neat. For flowers, I use 1 mm thick iron FOAMIRAN. For the middle, I add black FOAMIRAN. For the base, I use 0.7 mm thick wire. The wire length is 15 inches. From large petals we get such a flower, from small such a flower. In each flower I have 5 petals. I begin to circle the pattern and cut. I draw around the wire. Now form the petals. I take 2 petals and twist them in diameter. If you are working with this material for the first time, practice on excess material. FOAMIRAN is easy to tear, so I take 2 petals to make the material thicker. You can fold the petal in half and so the material will also thicken. For one small flower we need 2 wires 15 inches long. These 2 wires must be cut into 3 equal lengths. For the middle of the flower, I cut out 2 rectangles of blue and black FOAMIRAN. I cut these rectangles into fringe. Glue together. And glue the fringe to the wire. The middle can be left the same, but I shape it on the iron. On a hot iron, I lean on the middle and they are deformed. Each piece of wire must be glued to the petal. I use hot glue, but I advise you to replace it with a stronger glue. After hot glue, traces remain, and FOAMIRAN peels off in places. Next, you can form a petals as you want. Start to form a flower. To do this, you need a floral tape. We attach a petal to the middle and fix it with the floral tape. Two ends also need to be fastened with a floral tape. Form the petals in the flower as we want. We also form large flowers. Only for large flower we need 3 wires 15 inches long, and we will cut them into 2 equal segments. In the base I took a metal plastic pipe. Let me remind you that this pipe is only in Russia. I told you which analog pipes you can use in the video. I put a link to it in the description under this video. I made a heart for the delphinium out of 4 small flowers. The first is the tallest and has a closed bud. I attach the remaining 3 small flowers to it with a floral tape. I will fasten the flower head to the pipe with a floral tape. Large flower begin to attach to the stem. To do this, bend the flower at the base. I bent the first row of large flower almost at the bud itself, the first row of 3 large flower. We make the second row of large flowers. Here we bend each flower further from the bud. The diameter of the sickle increases and we can place 4 or 5 flowers in this row. I will have 5 pieces. Take a look. The fold distance of the first row is much less than the second. We form the last row. Well, this is my last. And you can repeat the previous row of flower 3 times and then the bud will turn out bigger and longer. Last row of 6 large flowers. I bend the flowers at the base of the bud even further. If you are short on the length of the wire, you can increase it. The delphinium is ready. Almost ready. For good, you still need to repeat 3 or 4 times of the same rows. I showed you the technique and the material is over. By the way, you can help the development of the channel. Transfer an amount to the material and you will receive the full effect and a clear example of flower. For this, the details of the pipal are indicated in the description below the video. If you like the video, be sure to share it with your friends, repost, write comments, publish in the communities. You really help in the development of the channel too. Create you beautiful flowers and surprise everyone. I was Anne Kovaleva and the Happy Decoration channel with you. See you later. Bye bye.